Okay. That way people who can't hop on, no. That way people who can't hop on right now are able to hop on. Hang on one sec. Vera's gonna hop on too. And let's see. Sorry, I'm sending her the passcode. Okay. So I wanted to show everyone how I've been setting so many appointments because as of right now, stop. I have 18 people hopping on the Saturday Zoom call, and then will you get them out of here just for like 20 minutes? Please? Or at least Emmett. I'll be done soon, I promise. 18 people hopping on Saturday's group appointment, and I have not been working in like probably 2 weeks because life was just crazy and I took a break for a little bit. But now I want to go full force with you guys and really push for this Cancun trip because I don't know about you, Maddie, but I personally want to go so bad. Like I have not been on a freaking vacation in like 5 ever. So if I can help you guys do what I'm doing, like imagine if every single person on this team had 18 people showing up for the Zoom on Saturday. That would be like almost 100 people. So that would be crazy. And like honestly, every time that I have these group setting appointments, all but like 1 or 2 will actually start. So 18, let's say 10 of them join, 10 from each person, that's 50, 60 people on this call that actually sign up, which is huge because then you've already done your 3 and then you just need to help 3 families and get licensed yourself. And then you're in Cancun, right? So it's really not that hard to be able to go. So it's just a matter of us doing it. And I want, the whole reason I'm telling you guys that I took, or telling you, Maddie, since you're the only one here right now, that I like went through a lot is because like we were going back and forth on whether or not we were going to get a divorce. Like things were really hard. Things are still kind of really hard. But ultimately, like what I came down to is that life is never going to stop and wait for me. So it was either like, put your big girl panties on or give up. And giving up, especially since I have kids and Maddie, you have a daughter, like we can't give up. Giving up isn't an option on our kids. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Pardon my French, but I am going to make this work for me. And so I want to take you like literally step by step, and I'm going to paste in the chat exactly what I've been doing. So Maddie, will you do me a favor and actually do this with me really quick? And I want to see the results that you get. What's up?
Okay.
Okay, so edit this so that it's not in my exact wording, but post something like this on your personal Facebook page really quick. And then just for the people who aren't on it, says, my company is bringing on a couple more people this month. Work from home, flexible hours, great pay. Is anyone looking for work from home? Now, I posted something like this earlier, and I literally cannot keep up with the messages. And that's an amazing thing to have. You brought me food?
You want like soy or sriracha?
No, that's okay. Thank you so much. Okay, go with Daddy for a minute.
I want to eat.
You can try it. Go.
Okay.
You said to post that on my Facebook page?
Yes, post it on your Facebook page. Oakland, for fuck's
I
sake.
want to try it.
Because I literally have like 10 friends on Facebook.
That's totally cool. Just post it.
Okay.
Oakland, cállate. Daddy for some.
Okay.
Say, I'd like some rice, please. Come on, shut the door. Okay, tell me when you're done posting that.
Okay.
Shut the door. Say, I want some rice, please, Daddy. Yeah, so tell me when you're done with that, and then I'll show you what I did next. And Maddie, if you have any questions throughout this, please ask me. Did you put that post? Okay,
I'm kind of struggling right now because of the baby.
girl.
Um,
Just copy and paste it really quick.
I'm trying to type. It won't let me copy it
Okay, here, I'll text it to you.
because I'm on my laptop.
You have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll text it to you really quick. What's your phone number?
210-216-3482.
That way it's easy for you. You don't have to type it. Did you get it?
Hey,
Hey, Vero.
what's up?
Not much. I'm just recording this so that like people can see it later, but Maddie wanted help on scheduling appointments, so I'm just taking her through like exactly what I did, but Noelle asked that you be on, so.
Okay,
I'm
cool. Sounds
excited
good.
to see your face.
Me too.
Okay,
All
Maddie,
right, I just posted.
So can you share your screen or how are we doing this? Are you
Oh,
just telling her?
yeah, I'm just telling her and I put it in the chat. So I posted something like this on my Facebook, so I just had her post that on her page. And then Maddie, are you in any like moms groups or like dog groups or reading groups, or like are you a part of any groups on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, so copy that message again and go and post it on every single one of those groups. I know that sounds like a lot, but trust me, it'll take less than 2 minutes, even with the baby. Did you get the text about wearing her?
You said what?
You ever wear her?
Yeah, I had like a carrier, but I don't know where it's at right now.
I think I have an extra
No.
one if you want it, just because it makes it so much easier.
Only if you have an extra, I'll take it.
Okay, I'll look for it for you.
Okay.
So go post that in a couple groups. And then tell me when you're done with that, okay?
Okay.
Just post it in like 3 or 4 for now. And you can go post in more in that later.
The strategy here, join groups like regarding her niche. Okay,
Reading
and then
anything that you personally like. Like I'm in like reading groups, dog groups, hiking groups, like coffee date places, mom groups, like literally anything that you would normally be in as a regular person is like what I'm in. And then
okay.
after they comment on my post, I send them this. Super simple. Just to like verify. Because some people will comment on it, and if they don't even reply to this message, then they're not gonna reply at all. And then when they say, yes, I am, I'm like, I send this message.
Yeah, I was doing nails.
All right, I posted to like 3 groups already.
Okay, don't. When someone comments, tell me.
Okay.
But I messaged them saying, hey, you're looking for work. And when they reply, yes, this is what I send. I'll send it in the chat and I'll also text it to you.
Okay.
It always comes out when
Okay.
when I do one of these.
So it says, okay, it's all about insurance and financial advising. No experience necessary. We'll take you through the training to have all the tools necessary to succeed. Quick question, because a lot of these people I don't know personally. So it's hard for me to figure out if they're macho or not. So I
Right.
say, quick question, are you married or in a serious relationship? And then I always put this because they think it's weird when I ask them that. So I always say, it doesn't matter and no discrimination either way. We just like to know which position as a single mom or a married couple might have different financial needs. So I send that first. And then if they say they're single, then I say this. I'm always, if they're single, I'm setting them for a group appointment, period. Unless I know they're like loaded or something and could benefit from the biz or the client side of it. If I know they have a lot of money, but if they don't, they're commenting on this post because they want more money. So
Right.
then I say, okay, they're like, oh, I'm single. I'm like, okay, cool. Not that it matters, but if you were married, we like the spouse to be on for moral support. So again, I'm just kind of like answering why I'm asking that question. And then I say, do you have time? Because Saturday is the next group appointment coming up. So I say, do you have time Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time for a Zoom/presentation interview where it goes over the company and position to see if you'd be a good fit? It'll go over pay and all the specifics. Like I don't get into that in messaging. I'm like, hop on the group interview. You'll get all the details. And I say, let me know. Or no, and then I give them the company name and the website because I feel like they always want to know who we are before they jump on the actual Zoom. So I just give them the website link to Primerica so that they have it. And if they're married, then I send this instead. And Vero, I'll send all this to you
Yeah.
in case you want it. Okay.
It would be nice to have an outline to do this.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Okay, and then if they're married, I say, cool. Okay, typically it's best if your spouse is on with you for moral support, and so they can ask any questions along with you y'all may both have about the company, pay, etc. When do y'all both have time to sit down for a Zoom presentation/interview? And I put in parentheses, even if he or she is not going to be working with us, it's easier if you're both there and we can meet both of you that way. So send that next. You can kind of look at it. And then if they're married, I'm obviously setting them for a macho appointment. I'm not setting them for a group interview. So I'll go through like, okay, what like scheduling, all that kind of stuff. I'll look at Calendly and figure out when we can get them scheduled for it. And then once it's scheduled, I send them this. So if they're single and they're hopping on a group interview or presentation, whatever, then I send them this. Okay, cool beans. I'll send you the Zoom link. Please come prepared with pen and paper, dress business casual, prepared to have your camera on and be attentive. We're looking for hungry, hardworking individuals. So this will be your first impression to the managers. And then I have the code. And then I also say, what's your number so I can send you a reminder text the day before also. And that is again for group presentations. The Zoom code's going to be different. So all I take out is the meeting ID and stuff, and I'll replace that with their personal meeting ID if it's a macho appointment, because Calendly will give it to you. That's the only thing that I change is that like meeting ID stuff. But honestly, y'all, that's literally what I've been doing, and I have 18 and counting coming on Saturday. So I'm hoping to get to 25 and then start scheduling for Monday. So that it's
How
not.
often would you see how often you're posting on each group, like once a day, depending on the, or once a week, or
On my personal page, like once a week, once every 2 weeks, or I'll put something on my story. But in groups, I'll usually post sooner or like more frequently than that. Not necessarily every day, but like I'll post frequently because a lot of times people won't see the first post, but they'll see the second one, or they won't see the first two, but they'll see the third, right? And the other thing with this, Maddie, and the people who are going to be watching this later on the recording, like growing your network is so huge to anything. And the only reason that I preach and work so hard on recruiting is because number one, it's lucrative and it grows your team. And two, it's what we all do anyways. So like Veronica and Noelle have always explained it to me of like, if you're going to the grocery store, you're talking to the cashier. Like you're never not talking to people. So I have people, I know some people are weird about their Facebook being, not weird, but you know, discreet with their Facebook. I'm not like that because I don't post pictures of my kids anyways. Whoever needs to get pictures of my kids gets them texted to them. So there's nothing on my Facebook or my Instagram that I wouldn't be okay with some random person seeing. And honestly, your own opinions are your own opinions about that, but I refuse to post pictures of my kids on social. So again, there's just nothing that's like, oh, I need to keep this personal. Like, no, Facebook and social media is not like whatever you think they can't see because you're private is not the case. You can Google yourself and all of your Facebook profile pictures are going to pop up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're private. So what I'm trying to get at is don't be afraid to add random people and to add random people from those groups. Like that's how I build, even for lashes. That's how I build clientele, is talking to people in a group. If a mom posts something and there's 50 comments, I'm interacting on that post. And I'm saying, oh my gosh, my daughter did the same thing, or oh my gosh, my son did this when he turned 6 months, or this is what I recommend, like giving mom advice, or just like answering any questions. Like I'm already doing that. So inevitably people are going to add me because they see me commenting, or I'm adding them because I replied to a comment on their post. And then I'm also adding the person who posted it. So your network is going to naturally grow. Like, don't feel like you need to go through and like add random people, but like people that you're actually having conversation with, add them. Like, and who knows, because especially a lot of the groups that I'm in are local. So I may actually one day meet them in person. Like I actually, really weird, just had a mom the other day who I was friends with on Facebook who recognized me at the park and came up and started talking to her. So now she's warm market instead of cold market, you know? But even with cold markets, like I can't remember who asked me, I think it was Bree. Somebody asked me about like cold market potential and they feel like they've run through their warm market. That's where what I'm showing you right now comes in. When you feel like you've run through all your friends and family, you're gonna have to talk to random people, whether that's the cashier at the store or another mom on Facebook. So I'm just like very used to adding random people. Some people are like not as comfortable as that of me, but I will tell you that if you get comfortable with it, you're gonna get more potentials, like period, numbers game. So like how many people are you talking to? That's how many people you're gonna recruit. You know, if you're not talking to anybody, you can expect to recruit nobody. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys. Oh no, my Zoom's frozen. Can you guys still see me?
We can hear you.
Okay, good. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you because Vero asked me about it this morning and 2 other girls. So just wanted to give you my spill of the tea, but that's pretty much it. Maddie